This is day 2 of the usage video lesson. Our first rule for day 2 is affect, when to use affect with an A and when to use affect with an E. Affect with an A is used when it's the verb or action of the sentence. Affect with an E is used when it's a noun or thing. So let's look at an example. The gloomy weather affected her mood. That's what it did. That's an action, so it should be with the A. What are the effects of sleep deprivation? Effects here are things that can happen to you, right? So that's with an E. Betraying your partner's trust will affect your relationship forever. This should be affect with an A because it's the action. It's a thing that can happen, or it's a thing that will happen. Nausea is a common side effect of many medications. This is affect with an E because it's a thing. The trauma of the car crash really affected my anxiety. That's affected with an A because that's an action. That's what it did. Affected with an A. Next, we have reflexive pronouns. The correct reflexive pronouns are himself or themselves. His self, themself, their self, or their selves are never correct. He asked himself if stealing was worth the risk. The students all sat by themselves and read their library books. So himself and themselves are the correct options. Julio needs to remind himself or his self to bring his computer to school. It's himself. The neighbor kids wait by themselves or themselves until their mom comes home. The correct answer is themselves. Many teenagers are too nervous to sit by themselves or theirselves at lunch. Again, themselves is the correct option. Now we've got good and well. Good is an adjective, so it should be used to describe nouns or pronouns. Well is an adverb, so it should be used to describe verbs. The school band played the national anthem well. We use well here because it's describing the verb played. Did you do well on the quiz? We use well here because it's describing the verb do. My dog is a very good dog. We use good here because it's describing the noun dog. Trade school is a good or well option for many students. It's describing the noun option here, so we want to say good. We want to choose the adjective good. I have never known how to whistle very good or very well. In this case, we want well because it's describing the verb whistle. The team lost because they weren't passing the ball good or they weren't passing the ball well. In this case, we want well again because it's describing the verb passing. Now we've got the two yours. Your, Y-O-U apostrophe R-E, is a contraction for you are. And then Y-O-U-R shows possession or ownership. So this is the same rule as with the its is. Your shoe is untied. We want Y-O-U-R because that shows that the shoe is owned by you. You are going to catch a cold. We want apostrophe R-E because it means you are. Never forget to buy your mom flowers on Mother's Day. We want Y-O-U-R because it shows possession of the mom. Whose mom is it? Your positive attitude makes you a great leader. Again, we want Y-O-U-R because it shows possession of the attitude. If you're ready to find a job, start filling out applications online. This one means you are ready, so we want apostrophe R-E. Okay, so here's our day 2 review. Does your birthday have a positive effect on your mood? We've got a couple mistakes here. The first one is your. Your should show that the birthday belongs to you, so we don't need the apostrophe. Oh, and the other mistake, I've even got a mistake here on my slide. It should be E-F-F-E-C-T, positive E-F-F-E-C-T. Next, everyone who can draw good should make themselves a poster. 2 mistakes here. Everyone who can draw well, because well is describing the verb draw, should make themselves, right? Themselves, not their self. Because of your hard work, you're doing good in chemistry this year. We've got the wrong your here. It should be you are doing good. So we want YOU apostrophe RE. And that is day 2.